Now the national anthem of Ghana.
Et maintenant, l'hymne national du Ghana.
Of Uganda and the Starlets of Ghana. So the arena here at the Accra Sports Stadium is entirely set there for an epic battle. The lipstick lines have been drawn at the Accra Sports Stadium. This pitch has been well mated, and indeed the pedicure and the manicure have been done on the green pitch. And this is where the Ghanaians in white and the Ugandans in yellow and black will battle it out for the gold medal in this competition.
And as you can see, the crowd is actually giving them that support right from the onset, and they're looking to make amends.
Well, the Ghanaians should try for their Sulemana, the man who plays the club football in Lyon, giving the fans something to cheer about. It's something they've been looking forward to. He's been the brightest spot in the Ghanaian side. He did start against the South Sudanese side. That was a match. The Black Satellite struggled, and of course they were able to get a win courtesy Jerry Afriye. Sulemana was indeed a mouthful there for the South Sudanese side. But this is where we are now, the final match, and you're expecting the Kakande, Bunyango, all of them coming to play. Chione in the 7th set. They have been absolutely wonderful there for the Hippos of Uganda. Always looking for their runs there. Chione in the 7th set, Bunyango 9 and Kakande 11. I tell you what, Mutebe is playing just behind Usama in the heart of midfield. What has been very dominant in midfield as well on the 20 set there for the Hippos of Uganda. On the back line, Lukwago in the 17th set there, and called Turach and Madoi and Juma. They're doing their bit there. Canadians also would have to say that they have ACL at the back together with Wachi and Fred McCarthy and Samuel, the captain. Who's always looking in the right back. Midfield is Imale J and Mahmoud. Top set is Mensa. Sulemana here, it's on the inside, it's before here, and able to keep the ball in play, goes out. The fans have come in their numbers here at the Crossport Stadium.
Absolutely, and I saw what happened in Cape Coast yesterday, and they have to just replicate what happened in Cape Coast, and that is exactly what they're doing. They're still coming in their numbers, but you can see here in your shot, the skipper of the set tried to keep the ball in, but the ball just had to roll out for a goal kick. I mean, that's a confident start from the Black Starlets. They had a very fresh shot, and this one is another brilliant start from them. They'll be looking to draw the first blood, but that won't come easy because this is a Ugandan side who have seen it all. They've come back from a 2-goal down to win by 4 goals to 2. But
it's me and good play there from Emmanuel Mensah. I was expecting some bit of runs there from him on the flanks. Taking the ball forward. Jerry Free has always been the target man up front. Chione here for Uganda. Always looking for some of the runs there. And here they push forward. Yangat and of course a Kande. Now they pick it up again. Or reward there. He plays his club football in the UK. Brookside College Academy in the United Kingdom. Alan Oriworth, well, making his 5th appearance there for Uganda, had scored just 1 goal, again penalty against Senegal. 360 minutes he's played there for the Hippos of Uganda. I was in charge of the midfield there. Abdul Aziz makes it there for Ghana. Mohaison pushing it to the left-hand side. Mensah's giving the task here. ACL. Now comes Mensah on the left-hand side. Looking to whip another big ball into the box. Here on ACL. Aziz, the Dreams FC player, been very instrumental on the Confederations Cup game. It is Kufua Samoa, goes round Juma. The referee spotting that to be an infringement, the first yellow card. Very early, player got his name taken there. And that is a bit of an interesting story there for this man, Ibrahim Juma. 4 minutes and already he's got his name taken. That means he has to be very careful. Yeah,
Juma, I think he went in very late. That is quite some wonderful piece of skill from the skipper of the side, someone who, I mean, he tried it once, the ball rolled out for a goal kick, but this time around he beat his marker, but Juma was just there to bring him down, and he received the very first caution.
Yeah, plays his club football in Spain for Leganés, his 2nd yellow card in this 13th edition of the African Games Football Tournament. Ibrahim Juma also making his 5th appearance there for the Hippos of Uganda. Split almost every game there for the side, and really interesting there to have him. Got a yellow card here. Hasn't really scored there for the side, a left full back, and the Ghanaians would want to take advantage. Sulemana behind the ball. Aziz also. Now Ghana with a chance here to whip this ball into the box. And tactically see how many yellow and black shirts in the turf yard area, trying to make sure that they repel any attacking play there by the Ghanaians. It is going to be Aziz, whips into the net post, and what a save there from Apu Magada. Needed to make this save. It was just hidden, tipped into the top corner there, but Magada with that lovely save there. He came on to replace Shamlan Kamia, who had a concussion in their match against Congo, but Magada simply isn't showing that he keeps them in the game there. Another ball whipped in, Magada comes out, Ball still dangling in a very dangerous area. Ghana with view. They have a chance. The Ghanaians have scored. Very scrappy. But I tell you what, it's already in. Jerry Afriye scores a second for Ghana in this competition. His first goal came against South Sudan. And here comes his second goal there. Well, I tell you what, there's some bit of confusion as whether the goalkeeper was impeded here. Well, that won't count. That celebration has been cut short there, but the Ghanaians would feel that it should be given. There, Hippos protested and they got it right.
Yeah, I think for me there are two players on the goalkeeper just to stop him from getting close to the ball. I think it was a good call from the referee, but I mean, that was a brilliant free kick from Aziz Barros standard, and that brought about that corner kick, and they had an opportunity. Here they come again.
Sulemana here. Very strong on the ball. He's trying to push his way forward, Sulemana. And Jerry Afriye really thought he scored his second goal in this competition for the Ghanaians. But that was cut short there by the decision of the Zambian referee, Hilary Hamamba. Hilary Hambaba making sure that at least is able to get a decision going the way he wants it. Shione pushed down. Well, there's also going to be a lot and lots of talking points in this game between the Ghanaians and that of the Hippos of Uganda. When you see the likes of Shione pushing forward there, there's been a lot of talk about this young man. There's a club in Ghana actually chasing his signature.
I mean, he's been brilliant all tournament, and that is why they're actually keeping tabs on him. Not only him, Buyanga as well has been brilliant. He's got 2 goals in their very last game, and so the likes of McCarthy will be keeping an eye on him as well.
Fans of the players up front anytime they have possession. Osama was sitting deep in the heart of midfield for the side. Tarach has been pretty strong at the back with Madoy. Madoy and Tarach there. Look at how they spread play down the middle side of the pitch. Tarach press play, looking for Ibrahim Juma. Good play now from Kakande. Buyanga. There, I'm not too sure what he was trying to do there. Came off his body, really creating a problem there for the Ghanaians. An interesting decision there by the coach there, because Ivan Rimembazi was fasting on the day they played Congo, so he was actually he shouldn't be on the day he decided to ignore the score and fast there. Ivan Rimembazi. So
In the first opening 5 minutes, it was all dominant from the Black Starlets, but it looks like they've soaked that pressure.
Jerry Freer pull through here, but again, it's straight to the goalkeeper, Magada.
Wow, that is some pass into the path of Jerry Freer, and it's that man again, Aziz, who tried to feed through Jerry Freer, but the goalkeeper read it all day long.
Aziz, he was being clipped by the Ugandan Alan Reward. And again, defensively, the Ghanaians are beginning to come out. And a stoppage there because of the injury situation there to Abdulaziz Issa. This is where,
he caught him. He caught him there. You can see why he's in so much pain. And Coach Desmond wouldn't like to lose such a talented and a quality player in Abdul Issa. He's been brilliant, even in the CAF Confederations Cup with Dreams FC. That's the reason why. I mean, he's the max man for the team. And Coach Desmond Ofel wouldn't like to lose him at this early stages of the game. He's somebody who can conjure something exceptional in this game.
There's a lot of battles in this game there. One of them is about Chione and then another Kwame Buachi. The bookmakers have always said that the second battle to watch out for is Chione and Kwame Buachi. Chione turns out for Sport Club Villa in the Star Times Uganda Premier League as Buachi plays for Brecum City in the Premier League as well, featuring as an inverted winger, the left-footed Chione. We talked about his provocation to ACL and what he was able to do there. On the handball situation there, according to the Zambian official, Sulemana takes the ball out of play there, and the fans are not happy about the decision.
Yeah. I think that Suleiman just had the ball just roll out of touch and just couldn't keep it in.
Well, the very last time these two sides met was back in Mauritania. Coach Bayakasu in that game had the likes of Jack Kumakech, Gavin Gizito, Magueri, Aziz Koyondo. He also had Musa Ramathan and Kenneth Simakula. All of them played in that game where Ghana had the likes of Philemon Bafo. Well, it's going to be a very cynical tackle there, and Alan Oriwat escaping the wrath of the referee there. But again, this is a tackle there, sliding one there from Alan Oriwat.
Yeah, that was a leg challenge on Sulemana, who tried to use the Cruyff turn, but it didn't work out.
I'm just talking about the 2021 team, and Danladi Ibrahim for Ghana, and the likes of Abdul Fattah Shah, who now plays for Leicester City, and this Ghanaian team with the opportunity to find a way out, and Tarach clears his lines. But the Ghanaians will keep possession. Here comes ACL. Sulemana again. He's got some trickeries there. Sulemana keeps the ball in play, looking for another strip pass there. Is able to find. This is Efriye. And goes wide.
That is some try. That is some try. I think that the Starlets are now getting themselves into the groove again. That is a brilliant try from Efriye. At least he had it on target, but it was just a feeble one, I should say. But yeah, some confident play from the Starlets.
Well, the Satellites, I should say.
The Satellites.
Well, they had the opportunity to at least get the early goal there. 3 attempts there for the Ghanaians on behalf of the Hippos. We're just talking about the team that Ghana possessed. And Coach Mole Bayakwasu, a second stint with the under-20 side of Uganda in any competition. Of course, he knows he's not picked up the sort of wins that is expected of him in Uganda. But at least when he gets the chance now in this competition, where he had a very unblemished record, winning 3 of his group matches and a heavy win against Congo in the semi-final. Clearly, he wants to add this one to his portfolio and ensure that he's at the best Kakande committing the foul. And Desmond his first thing to the Black Satellite side, and already he's in the final of this all-important championship. The Ghanaians picked up the title back in 2011. Now they want to continue at home and make it 2 wins, because the Princesses did that against Nigeria last night.
Yeah. For Desmond, he actually had his footballing career curtailed with, a groin injury. That didn't really work out for him at the age of 20. But then he just didn't finish there. He took up his coaching course, went to Chelsea, had some stint in Belgium as well, and now he's here coaching the Black Satellite. That's quite an impressive, and he's unbeaten in his first 3 games. And for me, he's been the talk of the moment. It's to show that these players are playing with some confidence and some panache.
Well, they have been players who've played in the National 17 League in Uganda, so they know themselves pretty well. Ghana are in trouble once again, but it's been well dealt with defensively. A little bit of wariness by the Ghanaians sometimes. Become a bit jittery at the back, giving the balls away and allowing the opposition to have a field day. So you expect the likes of McCarthy and Kwame Boachi to be a little bit resolute and not too expansive at the back, but a little bit compact. As you create too many chances there for the opposition to pick it up.
I think they have it at the back of their mind, the likes of Buyanga, who's been brilliant. He scored 2 goals already, and they know him. But in the opening first 10 minutes, they had no, touches. They've not touched the ball. And so it looks like they've not warmed up themselves into the game yet.
Free does well to keep the ball in play, but nobody there to support him, and so he has been dealt with there by Magada. This is Mensah.
Afia most of the time needs support. He needs to hold on to the ball for a while for his players to come close to him so he can release the ball quickly.
Juma went it well there for the Hippos of Uganda as they trek forward there. Was lifting the ball to Buyanga here. Chione. Oh, the best of clearance there from the Ghanaians. The Kande. And Ghana able to pick the pieces up brilliantly there by Mohaison Mahmoud. And the Ghanaians pushing forward. Lovely turn there for Emmanuel J.
I think there's something wrong with the players on the turf. I think that is the skip of the side. Looks like he must have felt something somewhere.
A little bit of physicality there by the 2 sides, and sometimes how they able to come out. Well, the coaches have talked about the fact that with 2 teams who are playing their game are not to be overawed by whatever numbers they have in midfield or in attack there, but see the push that did come in from...
It looks like he catch his Achilles.
Yeah, Kiza, Arafat, Usama. Well, the man I was just talking about and his performance there with the side, he's seen some very exciting players there for the Hippos of Uganda. Some chances coming the way of the Ghanaians, and this is where Jerry Freer thought that he had to go the first goal for Ghana.
Yeah.
Came off the back of his head there, but the protest there from Uganda indicating that the goalkeeper was impeded in his own safe zone.
Yeah, you can see the demeanor of Desmond Affair. He's not really bothered at all. He just told them, the players, to just carry on. And he knows that they've got goals in them and they can actually do some, conjure some magic to score a goal, at least in this game, because they've been brilliant in the tournament. Even though by 1 game they didn't score, but they've got goals in them.
I was just talking about the under 20 side back then in the 2021 where Danlad Ibrahim, Philemon Bafo, Frank Kwabna, Asinki, Uzal Hassan, Samuel Abi, Ashi Kwe, Emmanuel Asiam, Patrick Mensah, Abdul Fattah Shakur, Precious Boa, Daniel Fia Barnier, Mohamed Suleimana. I tell you what, course, so
He played at a 0-0 drawn game and people were talking about him. But after he played against Gambia and Benin, and now people started nodding their heads. I mean, it's been brilliant. And
Aziz. Here comes the free hit. Flag up for offside. Interestingly, 2019 there was a setting. 24-19. There's
yeah, I think it was just offside. Just a shade too early. Correct call from the assistant.
trying their best to keep it neat and simple. And now Kwame Boachi. Well, the players have been talked about in this competition and what he's able to produce here. And now Kwame Boachi. Plays for Boachi. And the backhand wave is already on the happening at Legon Stadium. That should be propel the team to a win here. Here's Juma conceding a corner kick.
Yeah, he should be very careful. He's on a yellow card. And Asama keeps on engaging him there.
Ball whipped in again. And again, it's been a very much straightforward set piece by the Ghanaians.
Yeah. Just only the previous one we saw entering into the net, but it was an illegal one.
Well, Derek, I'm going to ask you this. When was the last time you saw this crowd at the Accra Sports Stadium in any national assignment, be it the Black Stars, the Meteors, the Queens, or the under-17 side? Tell me when.
Williams, I can't really remember, honestly.
I do recall this crowd back in 2008 when Ghana hosted the AFCON.
Yeah.
That is when you do have this
Our very
massive
first game.
crowd. Yeah,
absolutely.
Well, the last time it did happen again for the Black Queens was back in 2004 when they played against Nigeria. It was supposed to be an Olympic qualification. The stadium was filled to capacity like we do have now. But Chione here has been fouled by Ajay. Well, the fans are really loving their time here, aren't they?
They are. They are. I think they saw what happened in Cape Coast yesterday, and they just needed to replicate that, and they are doing that expertly.
The final match here of the men's football edition here. It comes to the Hippos of Uganda. Always getting themselves into very important areas of Kande. Here's Emmanuel Ajay for Ghana. Trying to control things there with Emmanuel Kufuor-Samoa. And Ghana playing it at the back, very safe. Kwame Boachi, Aziz, Ajay gives the way to Alan Oriworth. Always looking for Usama. And here comes Buyanga! And again, safe throw. Sari Yakubu to deal with it.
Yeah, first shot on target, and obviously will come from that man. Just look at the run from him. Brilliant run from him, but that shot was just feeble to the near post. But that was a brilliant pass into the part of Buyanga.
Well, the dreadlocked Uganda Revenue Authority player he's facing a very stern character against the Ghanaian goalkeeper. Buyanga is at one of the times they call him the hard-working player. It's been sometimes described as a player who works very hard like a queen bee in a busy beehive.
Yeah, Juma again. Just look at what he's doing. He's on a yellow card. He needs to be very careful.
Oh, right. I mean, the foul was for him, not against him anyway, but
it was needless for him to just throw his arm there. You know, sometimes off-the-ball incidents, you get cautioned.
Here comes Juma for Kande. When they have the chance, they try to hit from long range there, Lukwago. Oh, saying that can't play the intricate passes there in the middle third of the field there, so they need to spread play to the wide areas. You expect Kande and Chione to always move into spaces. Maybe there's been a little bit of traffic in the midfield, and so too many legs there.
Yeah, there is. I think Mahmoud and Ajay are doing a brilliant job in midfield. They're actually trying as much as possible not to get beaten in midfield, and that's the reason why we saw that earlier shots there, just from an ambitious one. Yeah, another one again to stop the attack.
Well, they're doing well to block that tackle coming in from Chione. Oh, the Ugandans have really got some very interesting players. Arafat Kiza, Usma. Oh, sitting very deep in midfield. Some players to look out for, and Ofori McCarthy, who's obviously going to have a long battle there with Arafat. Seems to have committed a foul there. He knows it himself. They need to talk to the referee there because there's a bit of an injury situation. There's ahead of I
think a collision from the back.
Yeah. So that's Kakande going down.
That might be painful.
Absolutely. So he went into that hard head-on collision with Kakande. Patrick Kakande, the SC Villa player. His third appearance there for Uganda. 280 minutes so far he's played. He's got only one yellow card in this competition. Well, it's an impressive fans who have come here, enjoying every bit of the game.
They're loving this, aren't they? They just need a goal to just let up the place. And soon, that all-important goal will come because they keep on knocking on the doors. They just need that breakthrough. But the Ugandans are also doing some brilliant job at the back.
I tell you what, back in 1978, AFCON, Ghana beat Uganda by 2-0. And then in the under-20 AFCON in Mauritania, Ghana again beat Uganda by 2-0. Now the question everybody's asking, what will be the scoreline today?
Let's see. I mean, they just know how to beat them, and don't they? They just know how to beat them. And sometimes football can't follow the trend, and we've seen it happen. We've seen it happen in numerous times. As you just said, just a case of a deja vu, a 2-0 win. It could also happen today.
And the Black Stars have another test with the Cranes in Morocco. What's going to be the scoreline?
2-0.
Well, again, this is a cooling breakdown in this game between Ghana and the Hippos of Uganda. I'm not too sure if Desmond will want to make a substitution early on in the game here. But Coach Mole Bayakwasu of Uganda will be waiting patiently to see what Desmond will be bringing in. He's trying to have some bit of a technical waste there with the team. Your assessment so far in the first 30 minutes of this game, Derek?
I think that for the first 10 minutes, the Satellite really took the game by the scruff of the neck to the Ugandans. The Ugandans just soaked the pressure. At some point in time, we just saw them. I showed a glimpse of what they could do in the game. They had a shot on target from their marksman or their front line man, Buyanga, which was a feeble one. But for me, I think that the Satellite have been on top of their game. They just have to put the ball at the back of the net. They are doing everything right. But the final third, that is what has been lacking their talent pass. We saw Issa fed through a free hit, but also he just couldn't convert. The goalkeeper was just there to do a brilliant job indeed, which he did. But I think that Desmond Affair will be very happy for what he's seen so far in the first 30 minutes.
Again, so far, Magada will be pretty much quiet in the day. He's hasn't been tested too well in this competition, but we love every bit of it. Yakubu equally. Well, goalkeepers have been on some bit of summer holidays.
Yeah, they
at
have
the
been.
Crossbar
They
Stadium.
have been.
But except to say that he nearly picked the ball at the back of his net, but he had already been impeded, according to the Zambian official. Let's talk about the coach for Uganda, Mole Bayakwasu, who was part of the Cups team back in South Africa in 1999. He was a midfielder. The team finished 4th. And he has things with his side and is looking forward to enjoying every bit of it.
I mean, he's enjoying his football. Then Desmond didn't enjoy his football. He just retired at the age of 20. But yeah, tacticalness could show on the field of play today. Wow, brilliant.
Always trying to, sometimes they are able to keep it neat and simple there, but it's been well collected there by Yakubu.
Yeah, they're going confident into the game, the Ugandans, the Cranes. And that was just from a long way out, comfortable for Yakubu.
Chione. Here comes Usama.
What a save.
Well, again, it's the man you've been talking about, Kiza Arafat Usama.
But it all started from Chione. That wicked left foot of his went through 2-3 people. You can see there, it just fed him through. What a strike.
Well, the KCCA player, I was just talking about this man short while ago. He's got the sweet left foot. Who skates up, tackles, passes, and shoots easily when he gets the chance. It's just as he just did. One of the players is well respected there. He set the tone and the ball rolling by netting Uganda's first goal for a tournament against Nigeria. Point in near pose and Asamoah clears. Only back to the yellow and black team of the Hippos of Uganda.
Yeah, that was a poor one. He needs to deliver a better one this time.
Very tight game for both teams. Not too many problems there. And Mole Boy Kwasu, I talked about this man and what he wants to do. Alan or he wants another ball whipped in again. It's Asamoah's clearance. Here comes Sulemana here for Ghana. Up to Sulemana, charges well. This man certainly would have to find space. Was looking for a free year. Couldn't quite get to him. And look at that confidence. The Hippos have been at the back trying to deal with the situation very calmly. It was sweetly done there by Ibrahim Juma.
Yeah, but what a run from Suleiman. He's got that in his locker. He's quick. He's got that pace in him. But that final pass, as I said earlier, that final pass is just the missing piece of the jigsaw in this team.
Going to restart play Ghana for McCarthy. Sometimes where's the captain's armband went before Asamoah is on the bench. Asamoah looking to pick up a free again. Ghana just giving the ball away easily. Always looking to release Winyanga. Oh, a heavy tussle there with Ofori McCarthy. Very excellent play there from Ofori McCarthy, the Dreams FC player. He's played almost every match there for the Satellite side in this competition. 160 minutes for him. Yet to pick up the card there, the centre-back.
Yeah, he's been brilliant.
Very disciplined player.
Yeah.
Emmanuel Ajay. A free back to Ajay. Here comes Ghana's Mohaison Mahmoud. Sends it to the right-hand side for Kufuor to whip one into the box. Chiono now will pick it up for Uganda. His left foot is always very electric when he gets the chance.
He's got that trickery in him.
Prime Boachi. We've got 10 minutes plus additional time to end the first 45 minutes. So far, no goal to either side. They've been very compact, very tactical in the approach in the game. Jay looking to release the ball down the right-hand side for the captain. Kufuor drills the ball back into the box. It's been headed away by Madoy. Kakande recycles it back. Usama, Kakande. Uyanga in the middle waiting. And this is a team, Mutebi. A good tackle there from Mohaison Mahmoud.
Yeah, that is a wonderful piece of tackle from Mahmoud there. That is what it's been brought in to do, Mahmoud. I mean, he's done that expertly, and the crowd simply loved it.
And a long ball here. And the flag has already gone up. It's gone up against Ghana's Emmanuel Mensah. He also plays his club football for Koforidua Sympathy
I think he
Football
was
Club.
on. I think he was on.
Well, again, you might have to disagree with the assistant referee on the far side there from
I think he was on.
Burundi.
But then this one insisted that they played the ball too early into the part of Mensah. But for me, I think he was on.
Well, there's no VAR to check that, was it?
Absolutely.
Here comes Brianga. 2 goals for him against Congo. But too easy there for Said Yakubu to deal with it. The Ghanaian goalkeeper sends one in, a free year. But this time it is going to be Mensah picking it up. Mensah in the box. Mensah! Well, nobody there for a pass. He goes solo, wasting the opportunity.
Oh, I think that was the wrong choice from Mensah. You see that? Just cut the ball back for your player. He just went for glory, and that was a wayward finish. For me, I think that was a wrong option for Mensah. Simple from him.
Oh, lovely run there on the left-hand side for Ghana's Mensah. What talents they say abound in most countries there. We did see the early game played between Senegal and Congo. Senegal beating Congo by 2-0. The chat there with their coach who indicate that they have a lot of talent. But of course, we've seen them in display in this competition, the Senegalese. And then Uganda also come with a array of stars.
Yeah.
Play together. They've got some of them playing international football as well. And the calmness in their disposition there, the calmness in which they play their football, these two teams. I expect to see more. Emmanuel J here plays Nana Kwame Boache. On the left-hand side here is Mensah. Oh, they cut him beautifully there. Another reverse pass into the box and goes away. Brianga for Kakande as Chione for the Hippos as they try to push on the charge here on the right-hand side. Lukwago. Chione unable to keep his balance well to maintain possession. As the Ghanaians have Suleimana here. Here's the toast and the fans are loving every round of him. And here comes Juma here to save the situation for the Hippos of Uganda. Kufur here for Ghana. Well, what the fans want to see, it's been a very packed stadium. They just want to hear the ball hit the back of the net and then the screams will continue on the rafters.
Yeah.
The ACL here will pick the pieces, sent it to the left-hand side. Once again, it's Ghana charging and looking for the spaces. It's been pretty much of a locked-up midfield play. No spaces now for any true pass, and the players aren't able to locate their colleagues on the wide areas. Of course, it's been pretty tactically. I think they've been really brilliant there, the two coaches, haven't they?
Absolutely. I think that both teams really study each other very well, and they know that the danger would cost or will be in display in midfield, and that's why they've choked and packed the midfield area, and we can see fluidity of football in that midfield. But certainly there must be a breakthrough.
Suleimana. Good play here. The Lyon player, Suleimana. Oh, too many of the touches there.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, there's a talk about the Desmond affair there, but one of the foremost strikers in Ghana, Eric Bakwane, talks about him and says that he'll be a future Black Stars coach because he's brought a model of play in the Sunlight team. And the team is playing to a certain plan, and thumbs up to him, Desmond Affair. And if you have a former player giving this huge accolade to his former colleague, it tells you that Desmond is loved by his teammates as well.
Absolutely. I mean, Eric Bakwane, we all know him, but it's all about scoring goals left, right, centre in the Ghana Premier League for Kumasi Asante Kotoko. He went to Petrojet. And then, yeah, I mean, but of course, to, give that sort of, encouragement to Desmond. But as I said earlier, we've seen what Desmond has done ever since he took charge of this team. And people are just loving him. They're just loving him. And it's just time when we give him the opportunity to take care of this team for a long period of time, we'll be producing some stars in the near future.
Suleimana again here on the charge for Ghana. Suleimana. He just has been sandwiched there by the Hippos. Only time to lose possession, they're able to get it back. Aziz. He's had a very quiet evening, hasn't he?
Yeah.
A free hit. Ghana. Aziz. Suleimana. Went a free kick for Ghana. Suleimana. Abdul Sulemana. His fourth game for Ghana. He's had just about 201 minutes for the Ghanaians. Hasn't really scored, but he's trying to get some openings there for the Ghanaians. Abdul Sulemana.
Yeah, I think he went to sleep for quite some long spell of the game. And I believe that the Ugandans have really done a good job on him. But in the past few minutes, we've seen him let up the game, and he's brought the Black Satellite into life, and he just won himself a free kick. Let's see what Aziz can do with this one.
There's Aziz to the far post there, straight to the goalkeeper. And Magada deals with it.
That is a poor one. You see that? To nobody in particular, the goalkeeper comes out to claim it. He should be doing better, Aziz. He's also be kept quiet in this first half. I think the Ugandans are really doing a brilliant job on the Black Starlets. For me, we haven't seen too many teams keep the Starlet at bay. Even Senegal couldn't keep them at bay. But this Ugandan side have really done a brilliant job, I must say.
When I talk about them, it's one of the best teams in the competition. They have been absolutely brilliant. The Hippos, but Sulemana would come in here. Well, they had 9 points in Group B to qualify into semi-finals.
They actually won all of their games.
All the 3 games, they did win them.
Yeah.
Started out. And this time he might want to try it from a long range. Most of the teams have been trying it. Comes off centre back to Raj.
That is an ambitious effort. But I think it was a corner kick.
Yeah, it is a corner kick there to Ghana because Taracha had the final touch on the ball there, trying to clear his lines. Came off his left foot. 2-1 win against Nigeria. He posts 1-0 win against the Senegalese side, and another 1-0 win against South Sudan with 9 points. And the heaviest win was
the semi-final. Even that one came in the semi-final.
In the second half, they just came all guns blazing, winning by 4-2.
Yeah.
But here they're packed across Sport Stadium. Sulemana swings one to the far post. Again, Magada palms it out there for another corner kick.
Yeah. Another gallant goalkeeping. I think this one was deep into that area. And Magada, indeed, got that all-important touch to take it away from a free air.
We're doing 3 minutes at a time. Left-footed one to the far post again. And Uganda will deal with it. Kufo. Yeah, lost possession there, but the Kande couldn't quite get to him. Kufo recycles it back to Saidi Yakubu. Sulemana. His ball control is being loved there by the fans because it's lighting up the play. Sulemana, yes, a J. Oh, lovely pass now to Kufo. Sends one in, nobody there to pick it up here.
That is a poor one from Kufo after all the good work done by Suleiman. The skipper should be doing much more better.
On the top player, sometimes play centre back, left back, right back, and the holding midfield row, and this is so lovely here, the cross post. Aren't you loving every bit of it, aren't you?
I'm loving every single bit of it. And as I said, we saw what happened yesterday. And yeah, they want to just do or replicate the same thing. And they are doing just that.
That's the confidence you have, Madoy.
Yeah, brilliant.
Dealing with the situation.
They've been brilliant. I think Uganda, they've been massive. They've really kept this Ghana team at bay.
The Kande, Buyanga. Well, that's the man they call the dreadlock Buyanga. And the man they say he's always busy as a queen bee.
He's been kept quiet, just one shot on target. In this game so far, but he's made some wonderful runs. He's found the pocket of space, but just that the Ghanaian defenders have also been brilliant.
Well, a free will strike from this range. Magada picks it up here.
Quite some, not some football. Yeah, you saw that little nutmeg there from a free. Just look at that again. Brilliant. But the shot was not going to trouble Magada at all.
Good play now, Kakande. Pushed out. Well, you're gonna throw that's Kwame Boache. Yeah, ball was dainty over everybody, and Boache would have to come with a very strong tackle.
Yeah.
Don't forget about the height of Kakande, but a very serious and very swift player, Kakande.
But that's what the Ugandans have got in their locker. They play the ball just in behind to allow the players to run in behind the defenders. They've done it twice. The first one was on target, but this one was brilliantly read by Boache.
Oh, Patrick Kakande plays his club football for Club Villa, known as Patrick Jonah Kakande. Good defensive header here. Juma. Good play there from Juma. Jay clean things up for Ghana, for McCarthy. Well, the first half has just been closed because these two teams have sold a very huge crowd here at the Accra Sports Stadium. It's the final of the 13th edition of the African Games, and this is where both teams know that the stakes are pretty high for a win. It's a gold medal that is at stake, but at this time, nothing is showing for it. Ghana nil, Uganda nil.
Maintenant, veuillons nous lever pour les...
And so if you are in Kampala, Jinja, which is the source of the Nile, Hoima, the host city for AFCON 2017, and Arua, welcome to Ghana. Welcome to the Accra Sports Stadium. Welcome to the finals of the 13th African Games Football Edition. The gold medal and the final match is what we are expecting to see which of the two sides here, Ghana, Uganda, will be able to go home with that big smile there. And this is where both teams have played the first 45-minute plus stoppage time and it's scoreless. We are back in the second half, and I know that my friends in Uganda definitely are hoping to see something spectacular happening tonight. But it is Ghana, it is the Accra Sports Stadium.
Yeah, absolutely. We're still here for the second part of the second half. And for me, I think that the Ugandans, the coach of Uganda will be very excited, delighted with how his team are actually contained the host nation, the Black Satellites. And for me, I think that if they get their noses in front, it will be very difficult for that man in your shot, Desmond Affair, to break them down. But it's all to do.
So the second half is underway here at the Accra Sports Stadium. It's still goalless, Ghana nil, Uganda nil. No changes made so far. All teams remain unchanged. Kakande now trying to turn very swiftly. And Ghana will pick up here. A free 8, and of course a J. We're working things out. Both teams were a bit static in the first half. We're not able to open up. Maybe the second half would offer us the advantage of a bit of an open game.
Yeah.
Between Ghana and Uganda.
They just started straight away in that tussle. And they know what is at stake. A gold medal.
Oh, seeing Uganda scoring in second halves. And the game was 1-0 against Nigeria. They mashed out something very interesting to make sure they win here. And it's a shot here from Adrian Kufo Asamoah.
He's been trying his luck in the first half as well. And this is an ambitious one. This is an ambitious one. Everywhere has been closed down. For me, I think that we need to give much credit to the Ugandans. They've done brilliantly well. They've kept this satellite at bay in the first 45 minutes. They are doing so in the second half as well. And the coach will be very delighted with what they've done so far.
Fori McCarthy. Losing any chance at all to clear his lines and ensure that Ghana is able to get out of the woods. Dustman Affair spoke about the team ahead of this game and said their players were in good spirits. And they have been ready from the start of the tournament. You have to work really hard to get the final, but at least they've done their homework well. It talks about ball control and have a good build-up instead of a long ball to find spaces. That's what they've been playing, but they've been restricted from giving those
and not too far off. We saw in the game against Senegal, the Senegalese actually helped the satellite at bay and onto the diamond embers of the game, which
okay, Kande trying the over-ambitious Bashook here, or reward here, and yeah, straight to the arms of side, Yakubu.
Yeah, comfortable for him to see it, an audacious strike, but won't trouble Yakubu at all. He caught it well, but I mean,
here comes Kakande. Ghana again in trouble. Again, one of the things fans have been talking about the Ghanaian side is how easily they switch off and lose concentration and keep possession to the position.
Yeah, I think the second half, the Cranes of Uganda have started on the front foot. They're not giving the satellite any chance at all. And there is some tactical piece of play from Coach Moses Ochama, but he'll be very delighted for what his boys have done so far in the game. It's as if to say, if you don't score, you also don't score. That's a late challenge again on McCarthy.
Sulemana for Ghana. Finds the J. Sends it wide. Again, not the best of an effort there from Ghana.
Yeah, you can see the intention was there, but it wasn't executed. And that man, Moses Ochama, as I said, will be very delighted. For what his boys has done so far in the game, 50-minute. And there's still nothing to separate the two sides. A lot of pressure will be on Desmond because he's playing at home. The fans are behind him. The 12 men are behind him. They need to conjure something. And credit to Coach Moses Ochama as well. Whatever thing that's been thrown at him, he's dealt with it brilliantly. But there's still more time to play in this game.
Before Abdulaziz. The best control there from him, and before Winter, a Ghanaian throw in.
Speaking of players who've been kept quiet, Abdulaziz has very well been kept quiet in this game. In the flashes of the first half, we saw him, but we haven't seen him again. And there's a player who dominated. See that cross from Mensah to nobody in particular into the arms of the goalkeeper. He needs to be doing much more better.
I'll tell you what, the Ugandans scored 8 goals and conceded 3.
Yeah.
Coming into this final, they
kept 2 clean sheets as well.
Yeah, so they're one of the very great side in the competition. And the coach, Kwasu, is a happy man in terms of what he's been able to produce.
I think we need to give credit to him with what he's done with the boys so far in this tournament. He's won every single game. Naturally mentioned, scoring 8 and conceding just 3, keeping 2 clean sheets. They're very difficult to beat when they end their element.
But Ghana scoring 5 and conceding 1. Again, talk about the Ghanaians. So another crossfield pass here. And Kufu, I'm not too sure if he was trying to pick up a free here.
Not once, not twice, not 3 times. But that pass was just a sumptuous one. But the end product was poor. Just look at this one from Kufu.
Well, the idea was brilliant. He was always looking for Terry free here. Again, Ghana losing possession in a very dangerous area. Buyanga, Chione. And it's been taken off from Chione. And this is Kufuor somewhere on the charge here. Spreading play down to the left-hand side. Yeah, Ghana. And Mensah cross one into the box. Juma heads it out only as far as the captain of Ghana. Trying to think this one to near post again. Very, very disappointing display there by the Ghanaian captain.
Yeah, it is. Very disappointing from Samoa. He's done it not once, not twice, not 3 times. He's done it so many times in this game. He needs to be talked to.
Well, for McCarthy.
Yeah.
Now gets his yellow card in the game. He's got his name taken for McCarthy. His very first yellow card in the competition for McCarthy.
Yeah, I think it was late. Just a little shove in the back. And Fred McCarthy will have his name taken. And as Riley said, the very first one of the competition. He's been very disciplined. Yeah, now I think that the Ugandans are really frustrating the satellites.
Chuma's ball into the box. Someone's head up. Buyanga commits a foul, but only as far as the blind side of the referee.
The Ugandans are now enjoying some football. But they still find it difficult to string some passes together. There was that incident again.
Well, again, it's Ghana.
Yeah. Another poor pass to nobody in particular. Everyone called ball watching. I'm sure Desmond will be thinking to bring in some fresh legs on. We saw that happen in the semi-final. Yeah, as already mentioned, Aziz has been summoned.
Ghana again given a chance. Abdulaziz Issa. There's space on the right-hand side for Samoa. 10-12. Sulemana finds support. Ghana in control now.
Yeah, and again, it's that final ball again. They just cannot find or locate their front man, and Aziz Issa has been withdrawn again. We saw that in the semi-final, but it really paid off.
Well, again, that's a decision there by the coach. Well, I think as the player, well, a lot of people have faith in him. Abdulaziz Issa Misbah Aziz scored for Ghana against the Gambia. So it's Misbah who's also coming in, and remember Boateng comes in for Edwin Asamoah. Yeah. Remember, did start in the first game, the second game, but has to be put on the bench there. The coach trying to ensure that the captain gets a feel of the ball here, but hasn't really played his part. Accra Lions, remember Boateng coming in. And then, of course, you talk about the Misbah Aziz. Once again, Ghana coming up with some flurry of opportunities. Here on ACL, also a long range of players are beginning to shoot from long distances.
Yeah, we've seen that so many times this game already. Just safe to say, probably they just can't break through. But looking at the changes that Desmond Ofei has done so far, let's see what can change in this game. But for me, many people raise eyebrows why Aziz Issa, the talisman, has been withdrawn. He's not been in the game. He's not been in his element. He's split so many games for Dreams FC this season, so I can understand why he needs to make way for some fresh leg to come on. We saw that in the semi-final when they came out from the game. They actually won. And we need to just leave it for Desmond to take in charge.
Ghana again on the move. Satellites again not able to penetrate through. The decision to get to the final pass has always been difficult for the Ghanaians. That's one of the problems the coach has been trying to deal with, working the ball, not the long passes. Sulemana switching down to the right-hand side. Again, it's, remember Boateng, Kikande. Here comes Kikande. Being stopped in his tracks there, but ball has been recycled back. Here comes Buyanga. They are very strong on the ball, aren't they? Buyanga. 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 But Ghana would have to find a way out. And just get the ball up.
Yeah, you know, the reason why the Satellite really find it very difficult to break the Cranes of Uganda down is that whenever they have the ball, They have 5, 6 players behind it from the Cranes, and so they just can't penetrate in there. And I think that we should give much more credit to Moses Ochama for doing so. He knows the sort of threat that the satellite really possess, and he's doing that expertly.
Good play now, Ghana. Efriye giving a chance. Oh, lovely play, Efriye! Efriye!
Unlucky. Just unlucky, Efriye. He has this in his locker, doesn't he? Just look at that ball spread through to him again. Lovely control from him. And that strike was not too far away at all, Efriye. On his weaker foot. That is some try. I think the goalkeeper had a hand on it. Fingertips, maybe. But goal kick has been given. But that's some strike from Efriye. And that is the handwork of Desmond again. He brought on Misbah Aziz. He actually fed that ball through to Efriye. And now Ghana in control.
Well, just think about the fact that the young man, Efriye, plays his club football for Thought FC in Ghana. Not a household name you might be thinking of which club he plays for, but at least he's been able to show glimpses of every quality side that the big clubs will be coming for his signature.
Yeah. He's got 2 goals already in this tournament.
Ghanaians are trying to cheer and spur the team on to victory. Here comes, remember, Boateng. And it's been blocked away.
Yeah. I think that is Boateng again. Try to place the ball in that danger area for...
Here comes, remember, Boateng's boy Efriye, but again, it's Magada's catch. Most of the long balls go straight to Magada, and he's able to deal with it without any problem at all.
And tell you what, when he catches the ball, he just goes down. Safe to say, just wastes a little bit of time.
This is Misbah Aziz. Sulemana, very strong. Sulemana, oh, looking for Efriye. Would have been a very interesting goal there.
Yeah, this is what the fans are looking out for. To just bring the likes of Suleiman into life. Aziz, who's come on, has also made life very difficult for the Ugandans.
Misbah Aziz plays for Still Believes FC. Ghana. Efriye again looking to have a little bit of a trickery there.
Yeah.
Still Ghana.
If it had paid off, that would be a brilliant 10 from Efriye. But the Ugandans are proving so difficult to beat, so difficult to break down. And I must admit, they've really done so well to keep.
Ball taken here, Ghana in the box. A little bit of a slip there, but the Ghanaians will pick it up again. This time, it wouldn't be any problem at all for Magada to deal with it.
Absolutely.
But the second half, I've seen an improvement with the Sunlight team with the substitution made by Desmond.
Yeah, another audacious effort comes up. Ricochet from the head of the defender of the Ugandans and into the gloves of the goalkeeper. Yeah, as I said, the changes have really paid off. We've seen Efriye Aziz.
Sulemana. Well, the referee listening for an infringement.
Yeah, we've seen Aziz had his chance, fit through Efriye, and Efriye had that effort just wide and over the crossbar, but that is a free and shot. I think he's complaining about something.
There's massive support there here.
Yeah, the fans are loving it.
The crowd are just really in, ensuring that the Sunlight team will be enjoying every bit of the game, and a win and a gold medal here will be so much appreciated there. But that'll be 2 wins there for Ghana.
Yeah.
And that's the man who plays his club football for Third FC, and he scored in this game. Jerry Efriye. 2 goals. That is a fifth game there for Ghana. As many as 299 minutes. A free kick advantage to the Ghanaians here.
Yeah. The Cranes have got some defending to do. They've been defending brilliantly.
Well, an hour and 4 minutes played, and still Ghana nil, Uganda nil.
It's from a long way out, I think.
Oh, there will be the expectation that Sulemana would now have to deal with this one. Sulemana has been pushed away by Magada. Ball still in the box, dangerous for Ghana. And remember Boateng.
What a strike.
Juma had to block that. Well, again, it's Emmanuel J.
Yeah, but that is a brilliant strike by Suleiman. Yeah, obviously he's got that in his locker, but that is some strike. But Magada also had it all covered. Brilliant save from him to deny Suleiman.
Ghana scored very late against Senegal. It was Michael Efson. Well, that's right there. Boateng, ball in the box. Ghana would have opportunities in the net already. Again, for the very second time, a free hit denied.
Yeah. Yeah, I think there was a little shove and a push in the penalty area, and the referee spotted it. Just look at that again. Yeah, I think it's a handball incident. The Ugandans are claiming it. Yeah, and that is the reason why it won't be given.
Just look at the atmosphere.
Beautiful.
The atmosphere calling for a goal.
Beautiful.
The touch is on.
Wow.
The light is out. Fans want to see the black satellite shining today.
Absolutely. This is beautiful.
Yeah.
Absolutely wonderful from the fans.
What your take after this?
They're loving it.
Opportunity two times. Jerry Free hit the back of the net, and he was a judge of foul, the goalkeeper, leading to the goals there.
Yeah. Now, for me, I think that it's a great call from the referee. The very first one, they just didn't allow the goalkeeper, Magada, to get to the ball. They shoved him, they pushed him, and the referee spotted out, and he didn't give a goal. And this one again, he saw that the ball hit the arm of the satellite's arm, and he again denies the goal from the satellites. Let's see what they can conjure. Again, twice they've been denied. Maybe not a third time. But the fans have been brilliant, I must admit. As you really mentioned, the very last time we saw this happen, this packed stadium at the Crossport Stadium, was back in 2008. In CAN 2008, the African Cup of Nations.
Again. Corner. Trying to create space. Juma beaten by, remember, Boateng. Remember again, looking to whip this ball into the box. Mada comes out. If he denied. Wow. That was quality. Quality there from, remember, Boateng. And still believes player. Here comes Juan Boache. Mohaison Mahmoud. Here comes Boateng again. Mahmoud. Sulemana. Black stays down. Mensah races deep into the box, and he wins Ghana a corner kick.
Yeah, talk about that delivery from Boateng. But let's talk about this again from Mensah. I mean, he's been working tirelessly, but the Ugandans yet again denying the satellites.
Well, I tell you, the hippos of Uganda are not being overawed by the massive crowd here at the Accra Sports Stadium. They're still enjoying the brand of football. They are one of the most successful teams in the competition, having won almost all their group matches in the semi-final with a hefty win. Now they come up against the host nation, and they still are not really coiling. They are just coming out and rather playing a very highlight game against Ghana.
Absolutely, and they're actually taking their time to frustrate the satellites. And that's the reason why Coach Moses Chama is not really making any substitutions, because he's really loving what these boys are doing so far. Just to frustrate them. And they've done it expertly, Uganda.
Well, we're seeing this happening in the match between Uganda and Congo. That was when Shamlan Kamyat, the goalkeeper, was taken out because of the concussion he had at the time when he went out saving a set piece. Beyond that, the last 20 minutes or so of the match to be played for is what the fans are still pushing. In the Princesses game last night, they went into extra time.
Yeah. And that is what the satellite don't want to happen. They want to finish and kill the game off. That is that strike again from Sulemana. With some venom, but expertly saved by the goalkeeper, who went down so early. He smelled the danger and had to deny Suleiman. That is brilliant from Magada. He needs to be given some credit. He's been brilliant all evening.
I'll tell you what, I mean, the question a lot of people will be asking whether there's too much pressure on Abdelaziz Issa to perform in this competition. For those who say he hasn't really been the same Abdelaziz who's been scoring wonderful goals there for Dreams FC.
Yeah. He's only scored one in his dozen games he's played.
Jubilation already in there. Ghana will have a chance in the box. Not the best of deliveries again for the Ghanaians. They still are pushing, and this time it has been
what a chance.
Misbah Aziz just hitting the ball away.
What a chance from Misbah Aziz there. He just took it so early. Just look at this again. Hitting buddies in that danger area. But I won't say that was a delicious crossing, but I think it still stayed in, hitting so many buddies in that area. And finally, it came to Aziz. I was thinking he was going to control the ball, but he made up his mind and took the first shot. That was wayward finish.
Ajay, Efriye, Ajay, Misbah Aziz. And then again, it's a Ghanaian who are calling for a penalty. Well, the Zambian referee would have none of that.
Yeah, I don't think he will give it. I think if it went down too easily. No, there's nothing in for me. It's not a penalty. Definitely not.
Well, the Ghanaians are really calling and perhaps having a word there with assistant referee, the Zambian official. He's had a very interesting game there, Hilary Mbaba.
They've actually sounded the referee as if to say there's VAR.
Sulemana bends it again. Ghana would have to chase and get this one out. Aaron Esel, another ball into the box. And all the hippos of Uganda really defended their lines, and how they get themselves out is an incredible one. Ukwaku. And
brilliant.
Alan Oriworth was leading the charge there. There's going to be a Ghanaian attack again. They have had to play one of the most exciting footballs in the competition. The opposition has played well as well.
Yeah, I mean, if your opponent don't score and you're still in the game, don't do it. And for me, I think that with both managers, Moses Ochama will be very delighted with what his boys has actually done today. I mean, they're giving some tough time to the satellites. They're proving so very difficult to break down. There's a team that has scored 8 goals in the tournament.
Ikande, Buyanga. Here comes Buyanga. And ACL doing a wonderful job to race back and win possession for Ghana again.
Yeah. In as much as they've been trying to find the goals, they've been also gallant at the back as well. That is some defending. Wonderful. The satellite are really enjoying themselves here.
Well, the confidence has been given to them by the coach. And this is Sulemana. The 3 years been brought down. But the referee sees a very legal tackle there.
Yeah, just look at the number of players surrounding the Ghanaian players whenever they have the ball in that penalty area. 3-4 players.
Well, Gikandi went to ground. And Misbah Aziz was just pulled through. I tell you what, there's been some 15 minutes of so much pressure there to the Hippos of Uganda.
Yeah, I think, yeah, tireless. That was a clumsy challenge. If Misbah should have gone down, I think that a referee could have given a free kick or possibly a penalty kick. But that was a clumsy challenge from the defender.
Mensah charging forward here. And Tarach, the captain, deals with it there for the Hippos of Uganda. Tarach pushing it down to the right-hand side. Here comes Tarach, gives the ball away easily. Chioni was a target. Ejay is going to push to ground. The referee now whistles for an infringement the Ghanaian way. And fans cheering him on. Emmanuel Ejay has really had some urgency in the midfield play of Ghana.
Yeah, I think he's been brilliant. For me, he's been wonderful with his dozen runs on the left flank there. He always finds a way to penetrate. And this time around, he's won himself a free kick.
Zek comes in, the Wakiso Giants player. Polo Kagogwe. Trying to bring in a defender. I'm not sure again what Mayokwasu trying to do is not to sit deep and allow the Ghanaians to attack. And that's the foul there on Ejay. Tarach had already lost possession. And now Ghana with advantage with a set piece here.
Yeah, you've seen that from that man, Suleiman. What can he conjure this time around? Magada.
Sulemana, the one did a job.
Yeah, certainly not this time.
And ball taken away from him. Watabi. Poor pass there from Watabi. Misbah Aziz. Trim safe seat is where he plays his club football. Couldn't quite connect the ball well. And Ofori McCarthy gets the armband. And now marshalling things at the back beautifully there for Ghana. Here comes Aaron ACL.
It'll be very difficult for the satellite to actually break down the Ugandans. Just look at them. They're packed at the back. They just left Bwanga up front. And they're really giving the satellite a tough game today.
We'll push for the flag up on offside against Bunyanga.
You see
The only
what?
time he came alive and scored goals there was against Congo.
Yeah.
The only time he scored 2 goals. When the 3 group games, never got a chance to score.
It was just a shade too early there. Bwanga, just a fraction too early. But I think that, Moses will be very delighted with what his boys has done to frustrate the satellite. And as I said, they have a strategy. They just left Bwanga up front, tried to keep the players at bay, and then floats the ball behind the defenders. And he even caught offside, not once, not twice. But if it pays off, the satellite will be...
Well, a cooling break very important there for both teams.
Absolutely.
And we're just about 12 more minutes to end the entire game there. And so far, it has been an entertaining night here at the Accra Sports Stadium.
Yeah. Even though we haven't recorded any goals yet, the fans are loving it, but they're just patient, waiting for that all-important goal. But that man, Magada, has denied everything that has come at him. The latest has been that tender boot from Suleiman from that free kick.
Mutebi. Oh, trying to pick it from another long range. Now Lukwagwe also giving it out. Kakande, it's been cut out today's game. Sometimes it comes out with some flashes. To the last 10 minutes of the game here at the Accra Sports Stadium. The final match of the men's football 13th edition of the African Games. Ghana and Uganda. Good pass now. Efriye! Again, this man is looking to get his third here in the competition.
But that was wasteful. You could see that was a brilliant pass from Efriye. He could have just played that 1-2 with Aziz there. He decided to go alone and go for glory. But that was finished by Efriye. Player will score 2 goals already in this tournament. Yeah, he wants to be in the mix to be the leading top goal scorer in this tournament. But I think that was the wrong option from Efriye.
Emmanuel Efriye. Oh, is it Jerry Efriye, and then of course Emmanuel J, who also plays his club football for James FC. He was born on 11th of March 2004. 13, the 10th for Ghana, 5 for Uganda.
Yeah. And it's telling, it's showing. They've kept knocking on the doors, the satellites. They're just waiting for that key moment, that vital moment for them.
Jay had Alan or what to deal with. Or what wins it again. Mutebi. Here comes Bunyanga.
Yeah, this is where they can be dangerous, Uganda.
Juma received the pass there. Kakande. And now it's straight to the goalkeeper. I missed an opportunity. I tell you what, that would have been an interesting goal there. Kakande thought he had scored, spilled it up side Yakubu. But when they constructed this one perfectly, they nearly punished the Ghanaians.
They nearly did. Awkward for goalkeeper Yakubu. But as I said, just look at this again. That was a clean strike. But caused lots of problems for Yakubu. He's a relief man right now. What a chance.
Well, that's the man, Mutebi. And of course, you talk about the man attention, Kiza Usama, who came out with a long strike there, Usama.
Yeah, I told you the Ugandans have got a game plan.
You remember Boateng's ball into the box. Keeper comes out, spills it.
Here they come again.
Look at how they construct things and look at how they move. And this is the man again, Kiza Usama. Contain the pressure. And when they get a chance, they release their powerful legs of Kakande, Wiyanga, and of course, Usama.
So 3 players on 2 players for the Ugandans. And they just know what you're doing. You see, coach.
Just wanted to another dice into the game.
Absolutely.
Sulemana. Sulemana again, not the best of strike there from Sulemana.
No, I think he just couldn't wrap up his leg over the ball very well. That's not a pure strike. You can see that again here. Yeah. Not a clean one. The intention was there, but the execution was poor.
Well, both teams have realized that the only way to break the back is to look for the spaces and strike from the long range. Bunyanga. Usama. Juma. Juma. And Kakande. Good save, Saeed.
What a save. That is brilliant. To deny Buyanga.
Oh, they construct something beautiful. And when they do, they are always going to create problems.
Yeah.
And they go again. Here comes Juma. And you always want to see the likes of Usama. He shifts into the middle third. Juma. Mutebi. Juma again. Hakeem Mutebi. Remember Boateng salvaging something for Ghana. But what a save it was there from Said Yakubu.
That is a brilliant
What a save from the Siano FC player. Musin. Emmanuel J. Fans were asking, just push the ball forward.
Yeah, to release the ball quickly because they need the ball to be here.
Oh, the Ghanaians slowing the game down. Oh, ball into the box again. It has to be picked up here by Magada.
Yeah, 5 players just inside the penalty area for Uganda and just 2 players attacking the ball from the satellite. I think the Ugandans are really playing some brilliant football, I must say. Tactically, they've been brilliant. They've had their moments, but
Kwambuachi now sends it to the left-hand side where it is Mensah operating. Ken was trying to get to the first splitting pass, and the Ghanaians have been cut open at the back.
yeah.
Oh, a poor run there from Lukagwe. Means the Ghanaians would have to recycle things and move forward.
They need to stay focused and concentrated at the satellite because the few times that the Ugandans have come forward, they've really caught some.
Here comes Ghana again. Sulemana and Mahmoud. Good play, Ghana. Sulemana here. Sulemana! Sulemana!
What a block. That is a great block from the Ugandan defense. They've been doing this all day. Just look at this ball from Sulemana again. Go past 1, go past 2. But the captain of the side, Turak, stood to his ground to deny Sulemana. That would have been in.
Oh, Mensah. Who plays for Koforia St. Perfi is out for David Amuzu. Amuzu plays the staff football for Golden Strikers in Ghana. And here comes the Mediama SC player, Kevin Nkrumah. Well, he's got some very street fit there in Nkrumah.
Yeah.
And Sulemana looking to respond here with the ball in the near post. And Ghana looking to strike here. Not the best of connections. The Kande gets it out only as far as well, again Mahmoud was looking to cut Magada off track.
That is some strike from him. From a long way out, Mahmoud. Yeah. But Magada had it all covered.
So Ivan Bazi gets his chance in the game here. Bazi plays his staff football in Greece. And he's coming in for Kiza Usama.
Yeah.
The KCC AFC player Kiza Usama. And he's had his day in the game there. He's going to show things for the Hippos of Uganda. But Ivan Bazi The only reason he didn't start this game, Watemi was able to control things in the second half, gave them the opportunity. And Suleimana here, that defensive block there, as he charges forward, Suleiman, ball taken away from him by Taraj. Good play there from the Hippos.
Yeah, another wonderful defender from Uganda.
Kakande. Patrick Jonah Kakande. Kakande again. And the Ghanaians defend well, as everyone said.
They have. I think that Kakande, yeah, he went that too easily. That's a great call from the referee, not to have awarded a free kick to Kakande.
And Nkrumah. Mahmoud. Suleimana. This one is only for Magada. Comes out, Nkrumah controls well. It is a free. What a time to score! What a time! On the stroke of full time! Jerry Afriye, the thirsty player, gets his third goal in this competition. Is the moment in for Ghana.
That is quite some finish from Afriye. He tried it once, twice, it didn't work out as a set. The third time, he may be a third time lucky. What a sumptuous finish from Afriye. Brilliant. That is wonderful from him. He scored 3 goals. He's the top goal scorer of the tournament. And boy, he put his laces through. And this time around, Magada was beaten. Jerry Afriye, terrific finish. And what a time to score. What a time to score. Finally, Uganda have been broken down after defending gallantly throughout 90 minutes. But it took a sheer brilliance, a moment of brilliance from the top goal scorer, Jerry Afriye, to unleash one and to go past Magada. Terrific finish.
Set the whole place agog. Jerry Afriye. There's going to be a party in Ghana.
Absolutely.
Black Princesses picking up the gold medal. And the satellite who won the Africa Games back in 2011, Maputo, appears to be heading to yet another gold medal here at the competition. But if you never knew about his name, write it down. Jerry Afriye.
Yeah. I mean, he's been brilliant. He's tried it all evening.
Twice he was denied.
But not the third time.
The third is absolutely delightful.
Yeah. What is that?
Well, if the first two were debatable, this one is delightful.
It is sumptuous.
And the last time a Ghanaian under-20 side won and beat Uganda by 2 goals to 0, there was a 3-year Banye. So
there's something about 3 years, isn't it?
There's something about the 3 years at Uganda.
Yeah.
Bunyanga. The Ghanaians are just some seconds away from the gold medal. The only team to break the record of this Hippos of Uganda is the Black Satellites.
Yeah.
They have won almost every game they've played in this competition, the Hippos of Uganda. Brilliant record, but at some point, it had to stop somewhere.
It had to stop somewhere, and that is a continuous persistence from the Black Satellite. Here they come again.
Ms. Bao spreads one into the box again. There was nobody there to connect. Even though Afriye was lurking around. Brian Kwasu had said he was going to play his game. His game, yes, he did play. But he came up with a very strong, resilient satellite side. But almost everything worked out for them. He had also played their game as well, what Desmond said. I am going to play my game as well. They have to play to our parting, not their parting.
Yeah.
And they did play to the Ghanaian parting. And Ghana will have Nkrumah here. They would have to see of this performance. The Ghanaians, the Zambian official, would say that he's going to look for substitution. And Ghana would have to make an introduction.
Yeah.
And this time it is man in the 8 shirt, Frederick Kessie. Plays for Accra Lions. Well, 13 years ago, the black satellite picked the gold medal in Maputo. That was 2013 when Christian Piat led the team to that medal. 2024, his very first game, first tournament for the black satellite. Desmond Affair has won the gold medal for Ghana. And they did that against Uganda, a team they beat in 2021 to pick the 4th AFCON Under-20 title. And now the Ghanaians have done the same again to win the gold medal in 2024 and the 13th edition of the African Games. It wasn't 2-0, it was 1-0.
Yeah. Sometimes things need to change, but credit to the Ugandan team. They really did so well. I must say, they've been brilliant. They really gave this satellite a tough nut to crack. But boy, there was Jerry Afriye who took his chance expertly. What a resounding finish from Jerry Afriye. He tried it once, twice. He was denied by Magada. But not the third time. This time around, he picked his spot and he arrowed that ball in at the death. That is a dagger in the heart of the Ugandans. They just couldn't believe it. They thought they had defended so well. They thought they had broken down the game plan of the satellite. But that man in your shot, the top goal scorer of the tournament, and a big kudos to Desmond Affair. He's been brilliant.
Neo Datilamte.
Yeah, he's seen it all.
Legend of the game. He's seen it on at 17 and 20 and 23, the Black Stars. The assistant coach of the team, Neo Datilamte, and his charges together with Desmond Affair really have had a good game here for the Black Satellite. There was Congo here, there was the Gambia, there was Benin, there was Senegal, there was Nigeria, there was South Sudan. And I tell you what, it was Ghana winning by a goal to 0. And twice, Coach Mole Bayekwasu has lost a final against the Ghanaian side.
Yeah.
He did that against Coach Karim Zito, and now he's done that against Desmond Affair.
Yeah. I think that Ghana has been his nemesis. But as you can see, they completely dominated in terms of ball possession. The Satellite were there in terms of shots on target, 7-6. But they have been brilliant. These boys, these lads, have been terrific in this tournament. They began with a 0-0 draw against Congo, but they have never looked back. The one, and the one again, and this time they have the gold medal in sight. The ribbons are surely red, gold, green.
Well, Ghana coming into the competition and finding spaces and looking very sharp in attack. They've always had something up their sleeves to protect and deal with the teams that they knew that the final was something they can't afford to lose. The Ghanaians coming in pretty hard. Had some chances with Sulemana leading the attack as well for them. Well, that's where a free hit felt he had scored the first goal there for Ghana, which of course came out to be denied. The referee initially whistling for a Ghanaian goal, but he indicated there was a push in the goalkeeper, Magada. So that wasn't going to count there for Ghana.
Yeah.
Well, the first half came in with a lot of openings there for the Ghanaians. FIA was always tormenting the Ugandans. And Buyanga was trying to pick up a pass there from Usama. And then Chione at the point came out. Ifriye, quick feet, quick decisions from him. Again, some moves there by the Ghanaians. They kept moving, they kept going. They never stopped. Ifriye again with this left foot strike. He can strike from both foot there.
Yeah.
And when the Ugandans decided to construct something, they also had something coming out there. Yakubu just spilling the ball, but he was able to come back and win it. Kakande couldn't quite deal with the situation. Kakande kept pushing again. Kakande. And Said Yakubu with a save. No, there was the moment where a 3 years magic just worked out for Ghana. And Nkrumah with the assist. Well, so that was the scoreline.
For the input, the effort has been so good. All boys have fought. We've played as a team. We didn't take away our chances, and we are punished for that.
Good luck going forward.
Thank you, thank you.
Congratulations. What's going through your mind?
No words. Incredible, incredible. Well deserved once again. Credit to the boys, credit to the technical team, credit to the management, credit to the president, and the fans. I mean, amazing final. Great football, great Ugandan team, incredible team. So we're happy.
We allow you to have your moment, but congratulations once again.
Thank you very much.
shortly, like we mentioned earlier on, the medal ceremony will begin.
Nous avons le troisième vice-président de la CAF, M. Suleiman Wabris, et les dignitaires de cette cérémonie.
The first set of medals will be given in just a few after the CAF anthem has been heard for the dignitaries.
Nous allons commencer tout à l'heure avec la remise des médailles pour les habitants. Après l'hymne national de la CAF.
Now to begin, the first set of medals will be given to the match officials of the third place match and the finals.
Nous commençons par les médailles pour les arbitres du match de la troisième place de la et après on aura pour la finale aussi.
Receiving the medals now as the first sets will be given to the match officials of the third place match and the finals. And that presentation will be done by the third vice president of CAF, Mr. Suleiman Waberi.
On commence tout de suite avec la remise des médailles pour les arbitres de la troisième place et après on aura pour la finale aussi.
You're watching the medal ceremony for the men's football tournament of the 13 African Games Accra 2023. The first set of medals is being presented to the match officials of the third place match and the finals. Presentation is being done by CAF's third vice president, Mr. Suleiman Waberi.
La remise des médailles pour les arbitres pour les deux matchs, la troisième place et aussi pour la finale.
And now as we proceed with the medal ceremony, it's time to present the bronze medals to the team that secured the third place in the men's football tournament of the 13th African Games, Accra 2023. And this goes to the national team of Senegal.
Et maintenant, c'est temps de remettre les médailles de bronze à l'équipe qui a obtenu la troisième place du tournoi de foot masculin de la 13e Jeux d'Afrique Accra 2023 et l'équipe nationale du Sénégal.
That's the Senegal national team receiving the bronze medal for securing the third place in the men's football tournament of the 13 African Games, Accra 2023.
Et sous vos applaudissements tenaces, accueillez sur les podiums l'équipe du Sénégal.
Right, so the award ceremony, it's ongoing for the men's football of the 13 African Games Accra 2023. The bronze medal going out to Senegal. They've also done a wonderful job tonight. They They beat Congo by 2-0. And they go away with a bronze medal.
But Derek, the exciting stuff is that they were looking for the gold in this tournament, and they would have to settle for bronze. It's not something they are really excited about. But once again, they are a big nation in terms of youth football, and it's exciting to at least see them climb the podium.
Absolutely. Here comes Uganda, who are coming to pick up the silver medal. There in your shot, the Senegalese team confirmed they pick up the bronze medal. Some talented football players in there. But yes, of course, Uganda are on the podium receiving their silver medal. They've been brilliant.
Oh,
they have been brilliant.
They've worked very hard.
Yeah.
Coming to this competition, having one of the best records, and eventually going down against Ghana. That was the only side they would say that they couldn't break their back, but they had done that against Nigeria, had done that against Senegal, had done that against South Sudan, and eventually lifted the spirit up with a 4-2 win against Congo.
Yeah.
But the only team that had to stop their marauding run was the Ghanaian side, and they had to do that through Jerry Efrie's wonderful thunderbolt there, giving Ghana the only goal. Prior to this game, Ghana had always had the 2-0 win against Uganda.
Yeah.
And Bayo Kwasu, the coach who twice is losing to a Ghanaian side. But the irony of the entire situation here at the Accra Sports Stadium, just not about the fans, but had to do with the Ghanaian team winning the women's gold medal in Cape Coast just last night. And the satellites had to do same here tonight.
Yeah, I think that they've been brilliant in this tournament. Kudos to Desmond Ofe, who has also been such a wonderful, wonderful piece of a tactician in this tournament.
Well, Tarachi has been the man at the back. He's done a wonderful job there for the Hippos of Uganda. Well, I told you, the entire city in Kampala might be a little bit quiet, but they've sold a very great football here in Ghana. This team is a team for the future. This team is a team Uganda certainly would want to conquer Africa with. Watch out for Gakande, watch out for Torach, watch out for Madoy, watch out for
Buanga,
Matebi, watch out for Chione, watch out for Juma, watch out for Lukwago, Alan Oriworth, Abdul Magada. This is a team made for the future, and this is a team Uganda will cherish for a long time. But the Ghanaians, the gold medalists, in white, in the victory and party mode, will go for the gold medal. Well, they've had to work hard. They have to dust a lot of things off to break the hard, and most resilient team, the Hippos of Uganda.
Yeah, I must say they really deserve it. And kudos to Coach Desmond with his tactics, with his substitutions. It's really paid off. And Nkrumah came on to feed through Efrie, who dispatched his finish beautifully. That was quite some finish, and he came at the dead of the game, 90 plus 1 minute. And that is some dagger in the heart of the Ugandans. But for me, I think that this team is a team to watch. As you said, that the Ugandans are a team to watch in the near future. I also think that this team is a team to watch. Yakubu has been brilliant and is in between the sticks. He saved some wonderful footballs. And the talk of the moment every year.
Well, there's talent in the Ghanaian team. Said Yakubu, Ofori McCarthy, Nanaya Kwambuachi, Edwin Kufuor-Samoa, Mohaison Mahmoud, Abdulaziz Issa, Jerry Efrie, Emmanuel Mensah, of course, Emmanuel J, Aaron Esel, Abdul Hakim Suleimana. Also do remember the likes of Frederick Kessie, Kevin Nkrumah, Michael F. St, David Amuzu, Vincent Anane, Daniel Afo, Maxwell Azafakwe, Misbah Aziz. And remember, watching this is a future Ghana is building. And so the expectation is that you want to see some of them being drifted into the under-23 side and gradually moving straight into the mainstream Black Stars, because one of the players that did win the AFCON under-20 competition back in 2021 He's one of the players who was just Nathaniel J, who was called up to be part of the Black Stars team in Morocco. So this is the story here at the Accra Sports Stadium. Gold medal Ghana, silver medal Uganda, and Senegal with a bronze medal. The Senegalese won the 2015 edition, and today they pick up the bronze medal here in Ghana. And the Ghanaians that won the competition in Malabo back in 2011, 13 years later, they are the gold medalists. And the very best performance for the Ugandans have been fourth place. But this time, they will continue to celebrate because they're building something for the future.
Yeah.
Congratulations there to the Ghanaians, and your take.
Yeah, we have to celebrate them. They've done a brilliant job today. Just yesterday, the ladies team also won gold, and they just need to replicate that. They've done it with some sort of confidence and vigor. They have been brilliant, and we just need to applaud them for what they've done today. There's been so much of gold in Ghana. In the 200-meter race, we saw gold. In the high jump, we saw gold. And we've seen gold again in football. That is quite an astonishing one.
The land of gold retains its gold.
Absolutely.
So Ghana, formerly the Gold Coast, a Ghana that export gold. And of course, winning gold is something which is not new there for the Ghanaians. Congratulations to the Ghanaian team, Joseph Paul, for the 200 meters gold medal. And of course, we've seen a lot of them, the hockey team also picking up gold.
Yeah, today.
There are boxers who are picking up a lot of gold medals there for Ghana.
2 boxers already.
And the Black Princesses gold medalists in the women's edition of the 13th African Games in Cape Coast, and the Black Satellites have replicated the same feat there by the ladies. Congratulations to Ghana, and wonderful, wonderful celebration. And of course, congratulations to the LOC, the media, and everybody who ensured that we had one of the most exciting and successful Africa Games on the continent. This is our coverage of this event.
Winners of the men football tournament of the 13th African Games, Accra 2023.
Félicitations à l'Ghana d'avoir remporté ce tournoi. Le 13e Jeux d'Afrique, Accra 2023.
On behalf of the government and the people of Ghana and the local organizing committee of the 13th African Games, Accra, Ghana 2023, would like to say a big thank you for your patronage and support. Good night, and we'll see you next time.
Au nom du gouvernement du Ghana et communauté de l'organisation, nous vous remercions d'être ici et passer une belle soirée.